Hey y'all, Kevin Hutchison here with Realty Austin, and I am grateful to be a part of Stories Inside the Man Cave, a homegrown podcast just like my own business.
Wake your ass up
or take a damn nap.
And we're the three best friends that anybody could have.
It's time.
Sean, you were twerking. That's going to happen.
Murph, don't be a dick all your life.
It's one of the more fun podcasts I've ever done.
Hey, I tell you what, if you're not talking about sports in the man cave, I bet not say you not a man.
That's it.
Hey, March Madness. We've already crowned a national champion, and this is my guy. Longhorn fans know him all too well. He's that guy that just broke the hearts of the North Carolina Tar Heels. Javan Felix. Man, first off, do you like that title, national champion coach?
I would think it fits me well. I would say that.
Man, I'm proud of you, man. And it has been just in communication with you, being a New Orleans guy, a coach in your hometown for Loyola and NAIA. For those who don't know what that is, that's just another division of universities, colleges below NCAA. The past 21 days, how do you sum that up?
I would sum it up. I would just say on the go, on the go. It's first of all the preparation it took to accomplish that goal that we set out at the beginning of the year. So not overlooking each step, trying to prepare just as if it was, our first game. So we just take it one game at a time. And us having a two-man staff, that just put a lot on just me and the head coach. So we just tried to make it easy as possible for our guys to go out there and execute, and a lot of hard work went into that.
100%. And I followed you, and I remember when you accepted the job, I thought it was fitting that you were able to return to your hometown. So Javan from New Orleans area, St. Augustine, correct?
Yes.
High school. Played at Texas, played professionally. And then I remember you saying you always were interested in coaching, and then you made it happen. And that's why we're here talking about this. Episode 128 with Javan Felix, brought to you by our guy, Jim Saxton, State Farm Insurance Agency. You took the job, and there was a lot leading up to it. And I hate asking this question, but did you see the makings when you walked in, and because it was on the go for you, hustling, could you see the makings that this was potentially a national championship team?
So honestly and truly, I wasn't sure what a national championship team looked like. I've never been on one. You know what I'm saying? So, you just hear the stories and stories about, the team camaraderie, how close everybody is and stuff like that. Like the intangibles off the court that make it, very important for us to accomplish our goals. So I saw at the beginning how we could work our way towards having those championship qualities. And it was just my job to try to hone in on those as much as possible. But I definitely saw, there was a hurricane hit in August, put us out of our gym for the whole season, Hurricane Ida. So we went to Dallas for a 2-week training camp. And in that time, I think, set the foundation for our season as far as overcoming adversity, coming together as a group, staff and players, and just playing for one another, being all on the same page. So starting the season off like that, I think really helped us. And from there, I was able to see promising signs that we could be really good as long as we don't all mess this up.
That sometimes that's the best advice for all of us. Don't try too hard. Don't get in the way. Just let the process happen.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things we preached all year. Just stay in love with the process and stick to it. Because things weren't always the best, and we had some outside factors we couldn't control. No gym, no locker room, practice at 6 a.m., practice at 6 p.m. We showed up for practice one day at 6 a.m. There were no goals in the gym because we're not using our home court. So, we've been through a lot. COVID took us out in the middle of the season. We had about 8 guys plus both coaches, me and Coach Stacy. So, we've been through a lot. In the national tournament, we had 6 guys with food poisoning. Our starting point guard had to miss a game.
Oh my God!
In the Elite 8 to right. So, yeah, it's just adversity. All stuff that brought us closer and closer. Honestly,
that's truly amazing because some of the most resilient teams, when they look back after a good season or a championship teams, they all have some commonalities, and it seems to be stories like that which brought that team together. Now, has the city of New Orleans, first off, you guys go to Kansas City, and for just to kind of give an idea of what that's about, the national tournament, Kansas City, you're up there for a while at the old school Municipal Auditorium, which is really a historic venue. You guys were there for a while, and you end up winning it, beating Talladega. And then you come back home. You're running on 3 hours of sleep. Did the city of New Orleans, have they really embraced you guys and really propped you guys up?
I'm not extremely, not yet, just because of all of the stuff that's going on. Bad timing for real because of the Final Four is here. But for the most part, yes, our school did a great job of welcoming us back home. They had people waiting for us on campus when we got back late Wednesday night after the championship. So we got back to campus at about 1:30 maybe, and there was people outside cheering for us 1:30 in the morning. So, we love that support. We'll be able to go see the Capitol. We'll be able to talk to the mayor. Coming up soon, we'll be able to get announced at the opening practices of the Final Four. So, we're getting some recognition, but it's more to come, definitely, because of, the Final Four here. So bad timing. We got to take the back seat for a second. It's okay. It's okay. We it's only 4 teams to win a national championship every year. So we're one of them.
And that's the one thing that you get. You will have the rest of your life. Big rings coming your way.
Absolutely. Can't wait.
Woo! Have you already been sized for a ring?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Woo.
Yes. Man. Hopefully we'll probably be getting 3 for conference, outright conference tournament, and the national tournament.
Oh God. You're gonna run out of fingers, Javan.
Hey man, I'm just trying to get as many as I can.
Man, I don't blame you one bit. That's the coolest thing. We're going to talk about the Final Four in segment 2 because I always love the world according to Javan. This guy's a brilliant guy. It's not just basketball, and that's cool. What kind of leads me to this, man. What's next? You guys, I texted you the other night, and you laid out your day, and you got back, celebrated. Then you jumped out to go recruiting, and you're coaching your youth, I think, AAU team.
Yes, sir.
So what's next for you now? What do you do with all this newfound time that you didn't have for almost a month?
Man, I rest. First of all, catch up on rest. That's first and foremost. That's one of the most important things for me right now is to get some good rest. But other than that, I would just dive into the youth and the recruiting, really. Just stuff that I love to do, love to give back to the youth, love to be in the gym with the younger generation, to try to help them lay that foundation, which is all solely the reason why I have a 7th grade AAU team now. So this is I've been having them for a couple years. So, we got a good routine, good foundation, and just trying to keep building. I want them to learn the game as best as possible. So they can have all the tools they need to succeed. So that's the biggest thing that I got going on as of now. But other than that, It's been a long season, so getting some rest is definitely on the menu.
It's essential, man. And you're on what they call in Vegas, you're on a heater because
Yep. I'm on a heater right now for sure.
And you won another championship with your guys.
Absolutely. Yep. Went got it. I went got the job done.
Hey, you knew the assignment.
Yep. I told them we don't accept nothing less than greatness. We gotta try to be great every time we step on this court together as a team. And and they got it done. They starting to become as hungry as me. So
that's scary.
So it's getting scary with my 7th graders. But more so than anything, I just want them to adapt that mindset just so that they can attack all tasks that they come across in life. And I tell them that all the time. So just being able to teach them those little lessons through basketball that's the best part, the biggest part for me.
And that's priceless. That's the one thing that a lot of people aren't aware of what sports does for people. Javan, I gotta give a shout out, and you're gonna crack up, man. You're not. So this right here, Manscape.com, is the latest sponsor. I don't know if you're a user or endorser of Manscape.com. That's legit product.
Hey, man, I don't have any Manscaped products, but I'm a fan.
You're a fan? Okay.
I'm a fan, and I think it's important to Manscaped.
Yeah.
I think it's important.
Manscape.com is going to love you when they see this segment. And that's my cue. This is we got something new. April's a big month for men's health, and they're on board with it. But first, we got to pay homage to Manscape.com real quick. Yeah, we're covering about every topic imaginable here at Man Stories Inside the Man Cave, including manscaping. Manscape.com is so popular that they have their own periodical, a newspaper. And their top headline, "We Save Balls," is pretty popular nowadays. And, they really attracted me. So much so that I love the products. And they sent me this entire package I'm going to show you. Well, the premier products of this box I just showed you, the Performance Package 4.0, this bad boy, the Lawnmower 4.0. Take a listen. That is the sound of absolutely tremendous manscaping in the man cave. So today, as you're watching this episode, I encourage you to jump on to manscaped.com and look for the Performance Package 4.0. You'll get the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. It is smooth, and you just feel like a piece of silk afterwards, and you feel clean. Personally, let me show you what I love the most. Right here, the ball deodorant. I know the light's a little bright here, but the ball deodorant, it smells like sweet mahogany and pheromones. The truth. Those are facts.
Hey, man, you can't dispute the facts. It's hard to do it. You can't do it, man.
Hey, man, men's hygiene, it's comical, but you got to do it, man. So next month, this is the new promotion. It's for April's National Testicular Month. And like women who have to do their manual breast exam, we have to test our own balls.
Yep.
And because you let it go, you catch it early. If that were the case, and I wish that upon nobody. Nobody, man. And it's vital, and it's easy, man. And if you get ahead of anything, as you know, you're in a much better position to live a long, healthy life.
Absolutely.
So today, visit manscaped.com, and whatever products you want, they have a new line. I'm going to unveil those beginning of next week. It's just normal products, and I'll let you know what that is, and I'll unveil those on Monday. Now, Javan, he's a Stories Inside the Man Cave VIP alumni. He knows all about these, the Man Cave stories, brought to you by our guy Jim Saxton, State Farm Insurance Agency. Is there a Man Cave story that, man, a moment when you guys bonded this entire season with the Loyola men's basketball team that you guys can't stop laughing about?
Yes. One off the top of my head right now. So I want to say Alabama. We might have been at Talladega. So it's about maybe 3 hours away from tip time. So we just at the hotel, just chilling, waiting to go to the gym. So all of a sudden we just start hearing these big sirens. Our phones start going off. Tornado warning, right? So,
oh my God,
right. So, everything's moving fast in about 30 minutes. Now, if that, I would say in about the next 15 minutes. So we're all, our whole team, women's and men actually, all in a stairwell at the hotel. Looking out the door, there was a door pretty not far from us, glass door too. Looking out the door, water coming in, just wind crazy, lights off. We're in the tornado actually was about 2 football fields away from us.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That's too close.
Too close. Super close. We can see it. Like we saw it, the whole thing. So the wind was crazy that close to the tornado. That's my first time ever in my life seeing a tornado. That's because, you know, in New Orleans we have other problems. but so we're in the stairwell 3 hours before game time, playing Uno. Not worried about a tornado at all. Getting mad at each other, trying to make sure we win. Like it was so funny. I wish you could have saw it. It was so funny.
I wish I could have, man. Sure, some epic stories there, but that's one thing, man. You got to be competitive at everything.
No, you got to.
All the time. All the time.
And when you win, you got to let everybody know.
100%. You can't be humble.
Nah, it's not in that kind of environment. Now, in a sport, you know, real game, you have to be humble. Can't disrespect the game like that. But if we playing Uno against me and I'm playing against some of the players and I win, they're gonna hear about it for days.
I can hear Javan. Man, if you throw that last card down, you say Uno, you're walking around, you're letting everyone know about it.
Oh yeah, I might go do a dance.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Probably. We got to get one of these days. I'm serious. I want to hear about some of those type of stories with you and DeMarcus Holland.
Oh yeah, we got to get them. We got to get both on here.
Oh my God! I don't even have to speak. I just let you guys go for half an hour.
Yep, that's good. We can do it. We can can interview you.
Reverse it.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, Javan, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we get back, we're gonna talk about. I want to get your take on the Final Four, the Longhorns, and there's a pretty emotional video from the Texas women that kind of shows you the amount of investment, emotionally, physically, that you guys put in this great game.
Absolutely.
Man. So that's coming up really quick on the other side of this break. For all of your insurance needs, look no further than our primary sponsor, Jim Saxton State Farm Insurance Agency. The ATX OG has been insuring Austin for over 3 decades. And get this, Jim Saxton is a Longhorn legacy. He is the son of the late, great James Saxton, who was a Heisman finalist. Be sure to give him a call, or better yet, visit his website, saxtoninsurance.com, and tell him that the Stories Inside the Man Cave boys recommended you.
This is JJ Gotch, CEO of the Austin Gamblers, and segment 2 of Story Inside the Man Cave is next.
My man was hugging that national championship trophy. Is it on your nightstand?
No, I wish it was. They wouldn't let me take it home. But I go see it. I go see it from time to time.
Have you had any conversations with that NAIA national championship trophy?
Have I had any conversations with them?
Yeah,
with
absolutely. The trophy.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So after the game, I talked to him, let him know I've been looking for him all year. And we had a nice moment, hugged it out, greeted each other. It was nice to meet him finally, and he's with me. Woke up the next morning. That trophy was actually in my room the night that we won. So I woke up the next morning and had a good session with him. Was able to talk to him. He didn't want no coffee, so we was all right. And then all through the airport, just going, saying what's up every time I pass him, say what's up to him, make sure he all right. He was all good. Cleaned him off a little bit, got a little dusty, but it's all good. And that's my dude. That's one of my best friends.
Oh my! See, that's amazing. There's a true bonding moment with a trophy. And you should. You only live once. These moments don't come around every year, or rarely do they happen.
Rarely. Got to cherish these moments. There's only 4 teams every year.
That's it.
So we're the only school in Louisiana to have a national championship.
Wow. In basketball?
In basketball, yes.
I find that hard to believe, but you're right. With all the great talent and great programs in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Wow. That blows my mind.
Crazy, right? Blew our mind too. I didn't know that until after we won it. That's
big. And one more thing, this segment too is brought to you by FarmhouseDelivery.com. It's an Austin-based company. They harvest organic produce from farms across Texas and organic grown meats, meal plans, meal packages. It's pretty cool. Go to FarmhouseDelivery.com and they will deliver to your doorstep, and use that promo code MANCAVE, but be sure to use it as 2 different words with the space in the middle, or you won't get your 20% off. I'm just saying. I was alerted of that this week. They said they didn't have any of our promo code used over the last 3 months. And I said, that's false. And
ain't no way. Right.
So they've been putting it together, Man Cave. So man, space, cave. Hey, I've got to ask you, and if for people who don't know, your athletics director at Loyola seems like a really energetic guy and was really invested and supportive, as he should have. But he took some photos that I saw, and there was the national championship. 1945, I think, was the last NAIA national championship. And it was real dusty. The locker room was under construction. Put it in perspective, that and your AD, and that makes it more special for you guys winning this national championship.
First of all, I just want to show my gratitude to Brett, our AD, Brett Simpson. Out of all the hardships and obstacles that we faced this year, he was there with us through every step of the way. He always made sure that we had what we needed to, even if it was just, telling us something as small as a practice time or a gym time being open, something like that. Everything. Like, he was big time for us throughout our whole journey and during the national tournament. So shout out to Brett. Love him. But he's a very energetic dude.
I can tell.
He loves winning, and he's a former baseball player, so you know how they get once they make a good play. So that's him in a nutshell. Just energetic, really good dude, great communicator. Always able to have great conversations with you to get things done. So, all around, just a really great guy. And I've enjoyed my time with him thus far. It's been unbelievable.
No, I couldn't have asked. This is great for you. You've aligned yourself with good people a good program. And I mean, I can't wait to see what's next. But I do know what's next. It's kind of fitting. You win that national championship. Now the big boys, the Final Four, which seems to make an appearance in New Orleans every 5 or so years.
Yeah.
You look at Kansas, UNC, Duke, and Villanova. First time North Carolina and Duke, the big rivals, will have played in the NCAA tournament. You know,
Yes.
we saw St. Peter's make that awesome run. Did you kind of expect these four to be the last remaining standing?
No. Now, I did kind of expect Duke because I think Duke has the best player in college basketball.
Yep.
Which is Paolo. I think he's the best player in college basketball. Just at least skill wise, at least, you know. So I thought Duke was going to be in the Final Four, definitely. And I thought that everything was going to line. The basketball guys was going to make sure that Coach K goes out the right way, so at least get him to the Final Four. But other than that, I didn't see none of this coming.
Yeah.
Nobody else, honestly.
I saw
Especially
some weaknesses.
not Kansas.
Oh, no, I saw weaknesses all year with Kansas. I thought they were good, of course, but I thought for sure that they would get knocked out Sweet 16. I got called out the other day for referring to Villanova as a blue blood. In my mind, they are. I mean, it doesn't matter.
I mean, they are, really, right?
I thought. I mean, in my mind, I mean, that's the way I look at them.
Right.
You know?
So, I mean, that's the same with me. That's how I look at them, too. But with Villanova, I'm actually happy they're in the Final Four because Caleb Daniels, that plays for them, he's from New Orleans. We went to the same high school. I played with his brother. His brother was on my high school team. His older brother. So I kind of watched Caleb grow up a little bit. So him being from New Orleans and getting to play the Final Four in New Orleans, I think that's big time. So I'm rooting for them. I hope Villanova win it all, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I like the way they're put together. And now that you said that, you got to root for a hometown kind of kid.
Yeah, got to. And he get to play in the Final Four in his hometown. So it's not, I mean, you can't ask for a better ride, you know?
No, no. God. That's
I'm for
it. Nova. I like it. That's who I'm going to officially take. But it's hard to overlook the fact that North Carolina, what they did to turn that season around.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can't overlook that.
You guys from afar, I know you didn't have much time, but did you have enough time to really look at what Chris Beard did in his first season at Texas? I thought that this is not a shot on him, Felix, but I thought they were extremely overrated going in, considering how many new pieces. You know how the media does, and
for sure.
Preseason hype.
I
thought round of 32 was the type of team that they were. I mean, what's your take?
Honestly, so going into the season, I was surprised they were ranked in the preseason that high, just because it was so much turnover. A whole bunch of new players, new staff, first year with the staff. So I just thought it was, that was kind of jumping the gun a little bit. But I was happy, that we getting that kind of publicity. So that's amazing. And I had a chance to watch a lot of their games during the season, just more so from a coaching standpoint of things, just trying to learn something.
Right.
So I would be able to go back and watch their games, even after they played, really, because sometimes we'll play on the same night. So, I just like how they got better during the year and took the mindset of a defensive team to make sure that guys weren't scoring on them at will, and I think that with the defense they played this year, if that can be a hallmark, for the culture of the program, then I think we're in really good shape. And and Chris Beard, I think he's a really good coach.
Yeah, I agree.
I love what the foundation he's set so far, and I think that if he can continue to get guys to buy in at a high level, then the sky's the limit. I think you'll see us deep in the tournament, a deep tournament run from us in no time.
And that's I see that happening. That's funny you say that, because Andrew Jones, who I think we've all gravitated to because of his story,
Absolutely.
what he's all overcome. This is what he said in regards to, in the most politically correct way, in the Andrew Jones kind of way of saying, listen, hang on. This week, big things are coming. This is what he had to say.
We overachieved in a lot of ways that many people didn't think we were going to do. You know, this culture's strong, coaching staff is strong, and, you know, the players just got to come along with it and trust it.
And that's kind of what you said. I mean, you pretty much agree with what he said.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with him. Yep. And then Andrew's a good dude anyway, so his level of thinking is similar. So I definitely agree with him.
The thing is, you know how it is at Texas, and it's good to have expectations. My problem was there was criticism when they went on a little, went through some adversity, and I was like, some of this criticism's unjust. It's just a new system, and you have that many new players. You can't get the chemistry going.
Nah, you can't. I mean, chemistry just don't happen overnight. You can't snap your fingers and was like, okay, y'all need to have chemistry today. Like that just don't work. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to build that, and that's something that they got to want to build on their own too. Like it can't be forced, but you could just tell the whole energy of the program is geared towards that kind of vibe, and I think that's very important.
Very important. On the women's side, and the reason why I'm showing this, obviously they had a great year.
Absolutely,
women, Elite
big
Eight
time
again.
year.
So
the women, matter of fact, the women won the conference tournament in the same building I won the national tournament.
Oh, in Kansas City, that's right.
Absolutely. So hook 'em horns forever. We do stuff like that.
Yeah. Javan, they won like 14 straight games. And, and as you know what goes into that, this is Joanne Allen Taylor. And I have a feeling you can relate to these types of feelings right here and emotions. This is pure emotion from Joanne Allen Taylor after they were knocked out in the Elite Eight. And it was, with the right to go to the Final Four. That came really close, but this is her, a senior, after the game.
I just want to say just how blessed I am to have played here and to play with these girls. For a second. Because you just don't grind every single day with your teammates. You don't grind with your friends. You grind with your family every single day. And I am who I am today because I put on this jersey for 4 years. And I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you because I'm so blessed. Even in defeat, I'm so blessed.
Wow. That's those types of emotions. You've been there. I imagine. I'm going to guess yes.
Absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely.
Everyone
to see what they accomplished. Yeah, to see what they accomplished all year, I think that's. I just think what they accomplished this year was just a testament to the work that they put into being this being 2 years in a row that they've made it to the Elite Eight. Just coming together and wanting something bigger and better. One that to get to the Final Four. Those girls worked hard. They worked extremely hard. And played well all year. And to see it come up short like that, man, I think it's just a testament to the hard work. But, it's always more work to do. But, I mean, in a situation like that, you just got to be grateful for the stuff that did happen for you and the things that went right. And the position that you were able to put yourself in through all your hard work. So I think the sky's the limit for them as well. I think this is basketball at Texas is in good hands.
Yeah, on both sides. Hey, before we put a bow or wrap that bow on that, man, Erwin Center after the Harlem Globetrotters and next month, hey, it's done. Basketball's done. What's your take? Because you experienced some good moments in that building.
Man, it hurt me. It hurt that it's going away, but it's only so much I could do about it. But I enjoyed the Erwin Center. My first time ever in the Erwin Center, I was in 7th grade. I came to a elite camp, a basketball camp in the summer, and I was able to see. First time ever seeing Kevin Durant in person, and
wow.
I had already knew DJ Augustine at the time, but to see him there was opened my eyes tremendously. It was everything to me. So that's one of the best memories I have about that game. I mean that building. But, also just playing in there on any given night was something so special to me that I never took for granted. And, just something was really special about, even though we got the doors beat off us for senior night, but just something about seeing my jersey up there, just being honored as a senior and having my family on the court with me. While everybody was cheering, just so that my family could experience something like that. I thought those are probably two of my most favorite moments, and obviously the North Carolina shot, but I think that one takes a backseat to those two moments.
100%, man. It's a large arena, and when that thing, even when it's 2/3 full, it's a special place.
No, absolutely special.
I mean, it's
special.
I know it's not Fog Allen Fieldhouse at Kansas or Cameron Indoor, but the Erwin Center, it had its unique ways. It really did. I'm glad I got to see you play there. One topic that everyone's talking about, and we'll see it one more time, and then we're going to put it to rest.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Listen, I don't know if I could.
That was a nice one. Okay.
Chris Rock.
I'm out here. Richard.
Chris Rock was real graceful in his response.
Oh, wow.
And slow to react. I thought that was important too, to be slow to react. But I don't know if I could have did that. I was surprised Will Smith went up there, but I mean, you got to protect the home. You got to protect the house, I guess. But I couldn't have did it. I don't know if I was Chris Rock, I just couldn't have stood there.
No.
No. I couldn't have. If I was in Chris, there's no way. No way I could have kept it that professional. He did a good job. I mean, shout out to him and his restraint. But I couldn't have did it.
No.
I couldn't have did it. The security would have took us off the stage.
My whole thing is, man, listen to Jada. I get it. It's alopecia. It's a a disorder where the hair, you start losing your hair. I get it. Everyone in the building's fair game when there's a comedian on stage. That's just an unwritten rule, Oh
yeah.
Chris Rock didn't mean it hard.
Absolutely.
And
no, he didn't. Get it. He didn't, and I'm not sure if he even knew about her alopecia or nothing like that. But even, a joke. I mean, he's a comedian. His job is to tell jokes. He got to. So, I mean, I feel like you just got to kind of take that one and keep it pushing. Like you can't let that one get under your skin. And I know he's had some tough times in the media as of late, but just stay graceful. Let's stay graceful and continue to do you. I mean, you're one of the most successful people we've seen. So I just feel like just stay graceful. No need to react out of emotion that fast. And to me, I honestly feel like he had a lot of time to stop himself. But But he made the decision to go for it, so he went with his move, and I guess it worked out for him. Maybe, I guess.
Well, Javan, it was like seconds before. I mean, literally seconds. He was laughing.
He was laughing. But did you see Jada though? While he was laughing,
he was not laughing.
No, Jada was not laughing, and she was not okay with that. So he must have saw Jada because the cameras cut back to Chris Rock. So he must have looked at Jada, or Jada might have gave him the look like, "Fix this, do something."
He snapped. And then he was, I'm not even going to question that union, that marriage, because we all know that it's a little dysfunctional.
Absolutely.
Like so many people. If anybody says that they're perfect or they don't have issues, then people are lying.
Lying.
I'm not even going to go to that route. Hey, people have issues. Theirs is clearly on front and center stage, no pun intended.
Yeah.
But man, again, I'm with you. He's a comedian. Will is going to take some time to repair that damage. That's all. I mean, that's all we got on that. One thing we do before we close things out, I TikToking in the man cave. I'm not a big TikToker. Javan, are you?
No, I don't have a TikTok, and I did not download TikTok on my phone. So
I'm proud of you.
I'm doing good.
So this one, what I do, I search for the oddest, strangest TikTok videos because people are uploading some of the strangest things daily. Well, you know about Jello shots being from NOLA.
Yeah.
So all I'm going to say is this girl trying to figure out how to do a Jello shot. And that's all I'm going to say. And I cannot wait to see the element of surprise in your face when you see this.
Wow. Then she looked around for help.
She sucked that thing in the back.
That's funny.
She was dry heaving right there, man.
That's funny.
I saw that and I was like, all right, this is perfect. I just want to do this just to see the look on Javan's face. Oh my God. Hey, rap, since we live in a world of negativity, this is how we do things around here.
Hey, man, tell me something good.
So, Javan, man, I'm all about positivity. You are as well. You're a positive guy. What is something that you want to relay to the listeners, viewers, that for those who may have some negativity, a negative perception, a negative view on things going on because it's all around us, we could easily go that direction. But man, there's too many things positive in this world. What do you see positive in this world that keeps you going?
So something that helps me, that keeps me going, I try to start my day as positive as possible every day. Whether that's reading something, writing my thoughts down, going for a jog, working out, listening to some music that get me hype or happy. I just feel like starting my day positive is something that helps me tremendously throughout the day. It just keeps me upbeat, keeps me aware of all of the negative stuff that's going on and able to help me fight it with positive. So I would just say for people to incorporate that in there, they just find a way to be positive early, and it'll take you a long way.
That's sage advice. And then for those who may really, you kind of have an idea who Javan Felix is now. I mean, as long as I've known him, it's a big smile on his face, positivity, a prankster, joker, and it's just one of those people you gravitate to and you look forward to. But he's human, man. He needs positive energy from others.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Man, I want to tell you, that's one thing I noticed about you that I immediately was that positivity and that kind of you influence others, and that we all need people like that to lean on, so to speak.
Absolutely. Yep. You got to bring somebody with you. You can't be the only positive one in the building. You got to make somebody else smile too. Yeah.
Smiles is really small. It doesn't cost anything to smile.
No, don't cost nothing.
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something good, my brother. By the way, this is brought to us by Kevin Hutchison of Realty Austin. Austin OG. He's been doing real estate for 2 decades now. He's expanded his market into San Antonio. Kevin Hutchison, your guy. I mean, if you guys want to, purchase some real estate, if he can't find the answer, he will figure out a way to get you into your home. But March Madness, for some reason, the last 5 to 8 years, there's a ton of positivity because there's people who love it and follow it who don't care about basketball or sports. And you see everyone talking about it, the transition, and it gets you ready for the spring. I know it wasn't during March Madness, but I think of your shot against North Carolina all the time when this month rolls around. And that's something good. Be sure to watch the Final Four. There's a lot of good storylines, like Javan said, the New Orleans native playing for Villanova. And man, I can't thank you enough for making time.
Man, thank you for having me again, man.
All the time, my brother. It's well worth it. And for those, man, this is a national champion coach. Have you put on your resume yet?
National championship, baby.
Man, that's the world we live in. Wi-Fi, we're reliant upon it. So, for Javan Felix, the Longhorn legend, basketball player, now national champion coach, and the OG Man Cave boys, Coach Mo, Big Mike, and Hardball Harge, we are out.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up.